Welcome to Stars TV, your behind-the-scenes look of the NSC Minnesota Stars professional soccer team. I'm your host, Scott Clayson. We are in full swing here in the season now that we've gotten past the home opener at the National Sports Center this past Saturday, where the Stars defeated the Tampa Bay Rowdies by a score of 1-0. One of the stars of that game was goalkeeper Joe Warren. Now, Joe has traveled a bit of an unusual path to being the Stars' starting goalkeeper. Let's take a look.
Last couple of seasons with the Thunder were somewhat challenging because we were kind of in a rebuilding phase. It seemed like my last 3 or 4 years with the team, and it made for difficult times on the field, and you know, it somewhat changed my passion for the game a little bit. It eventually caused me to you know, kind of evaluate things with myself, and I decided it was the right time to step away from the game, at least for a little while. Well, back in, I think it was 2000, back when we were playing here with the Thunder, I got hooked up with Hans Niska, who was my former boss here. So I started working part-time in the off-season, in between Thunder seasons, and so I worked part-time on and off between 2000 and about 2007. And then once I stopped playing soccer, talked with Brandon about getting a full-time job, and it seemed to work out pretty well. So.
Welcome to the NSC Minnesota Stars.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad to have you.
All right, buddy.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know, once the turmoil with the Thunder started, and the talks of possibly the National Sports Center getting a team began, it was, you know, kind of slowly started fueling my desire to get back into the game. And you know, I spent probably starting in December working out with the goalkeepers, you know, probably 3 days a week, and you know, I just kind of kept building, and decided that it might not be a bad idea to get back into it. Well, you know, Manny and I kind of went back and forth. We talked quite a bit about it, and you know, it was clear from my standpoint that I wanted to play, and you know, I think he needed to hear that from me. Yeah, it's good. It's great to get back in front of those guys. They're a great group of supporters, and you know, it's fun to hear those chants again, because it's been too long since I've heard them last. So it really is a camaraderie thing. I mean, we've got a great group of guys, so we can tell early on that there's a good gel forming between all of us, and you know, it's something that I definitely took for granted the last time, and I'm really relishing it this time, and it's a big part of, you know, being part of a team, and you know, I look forward every day coming out to get together with the guys and hang out in the locker room and work hard all towards the same goal.
Well, a recurring feature here on Stars TV is going to be a look at the road trip the Stars take all season long. We send a flip cam along with several players and have them document life on the road. So let's take a look back at last week's road trip to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico!
How was your flight, Neil? How was the travel day?
It was long, because I was sitting next to Brian Coleman the whole time, and he's taking this video.
How many dollars did you lose to me in poker today?
We don't gamble, folks.
How much
We're
money did you
smart
lose
with
to me
our
in poker?
money.
I'm just saying.
We're smart soccer players.
He bought my lunch,
And-
but then he ended up paying for
I
it.
did buy his lunch, because I'm a
What-
great friend.
Because he
How many different card games did I teach you
Hey,
today, Neil?
Jews and roses. What? I learned about 6 card games today.
Nice. How many did you beat me in? 0.
Taught me gin, and I proceeded to beat you right away. This is what we do. We get police escorts. NSC stuff.
You have that recorded?
Hey, take us to our destination. We got Eli Allen here. Tell us what you think about the hot and humid climate of Puerto Rico.
It's definitely not my cup of tea, you know, coming from the Northwest, but yeah, it'll do. I'm surviving right now, but once it starts raining, it's gonna be bad.
How was it last night trying to find food? Heard it was a little trouble.
Yeah, we ran into a nice little taco shop, pulled some pork out of a Tupperware container, so got out of there real quick, but so
We're trying to do an interview right now. So we're out for our morning walk. Saturday, game day. We got the boys just walking out ahead of us, just getting the legs loose, getting the blood flowing. A lot of the guys got out for some breakfast this morning at a local joint.
You want Puerto Rican food?
Wow, Kevin Friedland looking great. Touristy, just getting all touristy on us. Flip cam catches it all.
Nice shots. You fit in perfectly here, Drew. Brett said. So, coach.
The Stars have another home game this Saturday in the NSC Stadium where they will be taking on the Austin Aztecs. Kickoff will be at 7 p.m. And that's going to do it for this week's episode of Stars TV. As always, you can find us on our website at nscminnesota.org. And I'm your host, Scott Clayson.
Oh my God, you saw it here first. Andre Godsmanoff doing homework. Got some skills with the baggage. That was almost 2 full circles. Do the fishing pole, baby. Reel that in. Yeah. Dude, you claim you know Spanish.
I said bad Spanish on my interview sheet. Go Stars!